god, Jacob is out.
Jacob! Jacob! Oh god. She's all gone.
Jacob, what the heck? Hello everyone, welcome back to FNS Gaming. Today we are going to play a game that I have been waiting for so long, OXENFREE II Lost Signals. So if you guys are new to this game, you guys could watch OXENFREE. The first one is on my channel. I can put the link in my description. So I just got this game on sale. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. I'm using my joypad. Settings. Alright, play. New game. Ooh, look at that loading screen. It's about radio frequencies.
Oh, it's you.
Oh my god.
What do you want?
Rules. You know.
Jonas, where did you...
Is leave possible?
Yo. We are back.
Wait, how did I get here? Am I... Is this another...
Wait, are we like same person in a different body? Oh, okay. Cool. This is so cool.
Riley? Riley, are you there? Riley, come in, Riley.
Yes?
Riley! Where are you? Are you still... Things jump.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think they are. They're... Tourists.
I got that. Yeah.
You can't get back.
Who is this? I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay. My god, we cannot get back to reality. Okay, there's something here. Cannot jump off this one. Oh, there's a face! 2 faces! Who's that? Okay, cannot read that. Wait, can we jump on this? Nope. Oh, there's a drawing up there. It says... Pretty sure it's a puzzle. Wait, what does that say? Oh wait, should I go inside here first? Or out here? Maybe in here. Should I go inside? Or just go out here? Is there anything here? What does that say? Something door? Oh. Okay.
No one would work like this. I don't think this thing's operational.
Yeah. Never ever said hello at a place that is abandoned. You do not want to give away your position. Okay. Anything here? Nope. What is that? Cannot get back there. Okay.
Doesn't look like the lamp works anymore.
Yeah, but there's something up here. the heck is that?
What is this thing?
Ah, I'm scared. Look through that thing. Nope. Oh my god. Teleport. Oh. 1952. Do I know you?
I think... Do we know each other?
Bury me
Ew. Ah, I don't like it.
where you can't see water.
Ew, 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 ew. That is so scary.
Come in, Riley. If you're there, pick up, please.
Ew.
Riley?
Huh?
Answer, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi. Hey.
Hey, hi! Thank God! I didn't know if you'd be in range. I'm Evelyn, an environmental researcher with the lab. Welcome to your first day on the job. I'm sure Leslie went over this stuff with you already during training and orientation, so forgive me if I repeat a few things.
Please do.
You're just going to be planting transmitters along the coast to help us study anomalous frequencies. First of all, can you hear me okay? Over.
Yeah, it's okay, but what's the job again? Something about transmitters?
Leslie probably told you, we're an environmental group. Local governments will contract us to study the effects of deforestation or noise pollution. But my specific area of expertise is in strange or otherwise unique natural phenomena. Electrogravity, ion winds, stuff like that. Now, over the last few months, Kamina's been overrun with disruptions in the electromagnetic spectrum. These frequencies act like radio waves, but as far as we know, aren't. And they're messing with the town's comm equipment, TV stations, even air traffic signals. The transmitters you'll place will relay any signals back to us so we can study them. Got it? Over.
So there's weird frequencies blocking airplane chatter that no one can explain? And maybe I'm misunderstanding, but this is kind of spooky, right?
No, you're dead on. This is super spooky. The sort of thing my partners get out of bed for. Your transmitters and climbing gear, for the rocky terrain, are being held with the very polite manager of the general store. Should be right in the center of the harbor. Go get them and then call me back, okay? Oh, and before I forget, you have a walkie-talkie.
Uh-huh.
You'll be using it to keep in contact with me and anyone else you need to chat with. Do you need me to go over the basics of how to use it?
Sure.
I could actually use a refresher if you don't mind.
Not a problem, not a problem. So go ahead and look at your walkie. There are a lot of channels, as you can see. I'll always be on channel 7. So if you ever want to chat, just click over to that and say hi. But let's hop over to channel 5 so you can see it working.
Oh, this one?
Hey, Evelyn, I'm here. You there?
Perfect. I'm your night watch, so I'll be on all night unless I'm using the bathroom or taking a bug outside or something. All right, let's switch back to 7 so we're not crowding anyone else who could be using this channel. See you on 7.
Got it.
Hey, Evelyn, I'm back on 7. Over.
Great. Hey, hi. So, everything about the walkie-talkie makes sense?
Yes.
Makes total sense. You're a good teacher. Over.
Oh, thanks. I try to be. Well, nice to meet you, Riley, even if not in person yet. Let me know when you got your gear, okay? General store. Okay, over and out.
Got it.
Tickets for the ferry to Edwards Island. Children under 7 must be accompanied by an adult. I wonder how many lonely 8-year-olds want to spend their weekends touring bird colonies.
Nobody would want to go there because, well, I don't want to give any spoilers. You guys should watch the first one if you guys haven't watched. Because, well, I'm gonna say some spoilers, so you guys better pause here if you guys haven't watched that one yet. But yeah, that place is just gonna get you trapped. Wait, oh, that's the place we need to get to, so let's figure out this place first. We have a...
Last stop to Washington, they said. An hour from any town, they said. I just cannot believe I forgot my headphones.
Oof. Not a good thing to forget. Always got my headphones all the time in my bag. Okay. We need to get to general store, but maybe we should get down there first and see what do they have. Okay, let's get down here. Nope. Okay. Is this the ferry to Edward Islands? Yeah, it sure does look like it. Yep. Okay, nothing here. Okay, let's get up here to the general store. Oh, it's locked.
Huh, doesn't look like anyone's here. I should probably call Evelyn and let her know.
Great.
Hey, Evelyn. Is there like another general store nearby? Because there's nobody here, so I don't know what to do. Over?
Ah, crud. Okay. You must have closed early. This isn't a deal breaker, though. Just head up the hill on your way to Camper Cave. Your partner, Jacob Summers, is having some car trouble, but he's got a transmitter you both can use for tonight. Over.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but partner? If I'd known I was working with somebody, I might have remembered to put on deodorant.
Oh, it's fine. He's another contractor, Jacob Summers. We like to use a buddy system when people are in the field. You never know what could happen. People slip or get bit by snakes or... Sorry, Riley. One sec.
What is this? A flyer? Learn about our free soul body health class. Luna has the power to heal. Join parentage. Keep to the stars. Blood, moon, tide.
Is that a code?
Huh.
Okay, Riley, pull out your map and I can explain how to use it.
Closed. Back Wednesday. Are you kidding?
So, as you can see, there's a lot of land to cover, and a lot of it is inaccessible unless you have climbing gear. All those rocks and cliffs and crap are too dangerous without rope and anchors. But Jacob's still at Copper Creek Trail, northwest of where you're at right now.
Oh
Take
my
the road
gosh.
and you'll get there pretty quick.
Take the road? There's a long way up. How do I... Oh. Where are we? Here. Take, the road northeast and meet up with Jacob over there. Okay.
Also, by the way, your map has a lot of useful information. Don't be afraid to whip it out if you ever get lost or forget what you're doing.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll call you later when you're with Jacob. Thanks, Riley. Over and out.
Thanks, Evelyn. Okay.
Some of these postings are pretty old.
Oh.
God, $20 an hour for a babysitter? If she doesn't fly through the chimney with a school of singing penguins, that's a total ripoff.
Alright, let's check this out. What is this? It's a cool place to hang out. Okay, so it's northeast. We have to go up here. Meet with Jacob. Ooh, waterfall. Okay. Oops. Isn't this the bridge where... Huh? Oh. Left, okay. The bridge where the incident with Ren happened? Hey! Where is he? Oh, there he is! Oh, wait. There's something here.
Missing Lucy Pasterson, age 7, born 1979? This has been up for a while. Hope you ran away to California, kid.
1979. Page 7.
No, it's not.
Hey, Jacob.
Where the hell is that stupid?
Hey, sorry, but are you Jacob? Jacob Summers?
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm Jacob, which makes you, Riley? Evelyn let me know you were on the way. You kind of caught me in the middle of... It's embarrassing. I can't get my truck to start. Yeah, this was gonna be our ride around town for the job, but she might be on her last legs.
Oh God, don't be embarrassed. It's not your fault, right? Or maybe it is. You know it takes gasoline in the little hole over there, right?
Oh, that's what that meter with all the slashes means. Seriously though, I have no idea. Can we try something real quick? The key's in the ignition. Could you just start up the engine real quick?
Sure.
I'm trying to see if it's the,
Sure, what the hell?
Oh, thanks. It's just, I don't know what the issue is.
Oh, he likes this. Okay.
Oh! Okay, turn it off.
Sorry.
Back. Well, thanks. I won't even try to explain what happened.
Oof, sorry, dude, that sucks.
Nah, it's alright. She gave me 8 crappy years, which was more than I expected. Anyway, you helped me out. I think we can call time of death on this one.
Hey.
Riley and Jacob, did you guys meet up yet? This is Evelyn. Over.
Hey, Evelyn. Yeah, you got Riley and Jacob here. Over.
Okay, great. Hi, Jake. Jake's great. He's a handyman regularly, but we were lucky to get his help with this. Your truck ready? You guys good to go?
Not yet, Evelyn. Jacob's truck was struck down by a mysterious illness.
I think the engine's fried. Is our first transmitter point far? Over?
Kinda. It's Camber Cape. We want to try and get as much over-air traffic as we can.
I see now why you asked if I had an all-terrain vehicle.
Well, can't we fix the truck? Call a tow company or something?
We kind of have to get started. Our permits are only good for the next 2 days. You two are going to be planting transmitters all around Kamina. Jacob, you have transmitters, right?
Just one. Riley, I'm strapped for space, so, could you grab the transmitter?
Sure.
Well, I do have the backpack.
I promise I won't think of you as our pack mule.
Why even say that?
It's the long pole, right there.
Oh.
It'll fold up when you hit the button.
I'm so dumb. Okay, sorry.
Huh, neat.
One tonight and a few more tomorrow when the general store opens.
That's cool. Yeah, we got one.
Okay, guys, I feel good about this. Really. Jacob, Riley, have any questions?
No questions.
I don't think I have any questions, no?
All right, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let me know if you run into any trouble or have any future questions.
Oof.
I'll be on most of the night.
Thanks, Evelyn.
All right, Evelyn. Thanks. Bye.
Riley, real quick before we go. You see that radio on my truck?
Yep.
Can you grab it? Sorry, but I kind of got my pockets full.
You want to bring a radio? Are you planning on listening to music along the way, or...?
No. There's lots of
Oh
kind
no.
of cool stuff we can do with
He's
it.
actually ran from number 1.
It's right there.
No. It's gonna happen again. I don't like this already.
Oh,
No, leave
thanks.
it here.
Try it out. This far from town, we won't get the whole range, but I think we can get the local baseball game. Tune it to 93.7.
This is David Rattley. Bottom of the now 10th for the Kamina Crayfish. It's still all tied up.
I used to watch crayfish games with my older brother like 20 years ago. But thanks. It sounds great.
No problem. Just... really-
Okay, by foot, Camber Cape is up this way. Shouldn't take too long.
Why do we take the radio?
So, Evelyn, she's a little funny, right?
Yeah, she's cool.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up around them. But that particular breed of small town, something... I'm a little nostalgic for it.
Yeah. Not that it's a bad thing.
I like her. She's cool.
Hey, this is a really stupid time to bring this up, but when I heard your name, Riley, well, do you remember junior year? Mrs. Elsmore's English class and PE 5th. Oh, wait, sorry. The path splits here. The right is for more experienced hikers. Can we take the longer path on the left?
Is it really? It's not even that. Well,
It'll take an extra minute, but less opportunity to break a foot.
you know what? Fine.
Okay, sure thing. Left path it is. I got time.
Let's go, let's go.
Great.
Let's
Thanks.
be nice.
But sorry,
Yeah.
I was just saying that we actually went to high school together. I just wanted you to know that we knew each other. That's all.
Good
No
to
biggie.
Yeah, no, of course. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
So, hi, I'm Jacob. Nice to meet you. First day on the job topics. I'm what you call an independent contractor. You know, light fixtures, build.
Okay, so he's a handyman. But why the radio?
But I signed up for this partly because of how weird everything's been. It's why I brought the radio,
Why?
actually. Evelyn won't get into it, but you can tune into super strange stuff if you know how to find it.
I don't want to.
Super strange stuff? Like more than just foreign stations bouncing off a satellite somewhere?
Yeah. Way more. It used to happen just on Edwards Island. It was a
Exactly.
sort of inexplicable audiovisual phenomenon.
Mhm.
Using any old radio, you could tune into physical objects. I'm curious if we'll get readings from the island.
Audio-visual phenomena? Like, what?
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Wait,
When
what's over
tuned
there?
to the right signal, a radio would sort of charge up stuff in the environment. It did make sense. I mean, people investigated it to no real determination or whatever. The effects, though, that radio effect, has kind of bled from the island to around here now.
Wow.
But I'm sorry, I'm just into this stuff. Super nerd techie.
No, it's fine.
But I've been talking my head off ever since we met. God. Okay. What brought you back?
Number one.
Is it temporary or just got homesick?
I just needed a reset,
Yeah.
I think. In hindsight, I haven't really planted roots in any one place or in any one thing or in anybody, even, really.
Hey, he's thinking
And
about
it's
us.
not like I can get away with that forever. Especially now.
Oh no, I hear you. I'm kind of the opposite. I never left. Never really explored or.
But you stayed because you like it, right?
Oh,
Mina?
wait,
I
there's something
am
there.
content. But you'd never know how content you'd be if you did things differently, right?
Makes sense.
Wapiti Trail, day hiking and biking only, sunrise to sunset.
Wapiti means deer. Just in case you didn't know.
Actually, it means elk. Elk are mountainous, deer are grasslands. And Wapiti's an Americanization of a Cree word for elk.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Wait, we're supposed to go where again? Oh, up there. Okay. Up there. Let's go, Jake. Wait, we can actually run. Yay.
Slow up. Be careful around those logs.
Well, do.
Sometimes it rains and stays slick overnight.
You ever slip? Sounds like there's an anecdote there.
No. Well, once. Twice, but never seriously hurt.
What's this?
Oh, that? We have some off-color people living this far out from proper civilization. There's a group in town that performs, nature rituals. You'll see evidence of it dotted around.
Why are we here?
This could be them.
Whew. This part's always a little...
There's another spot there. Guard. Okay, is it empty?
Oh, wait up a minute. There's a bench over here.
Yes, I see that. Wanna have a rest?
Can we just take a quick second?
Yeah. Sure,
I just need to rest my feet.
sure.
Yeah, that's fine. We can take a minute. I could use the break too.
Oh, thanks. Just till my toes stop throbbing. Turned out to be a really nice night.
Aw, it is nice.
Yeah, it is.
Why do I feel like it's gonna get awkward?
Feels honestly a little like tornado weather. Which they don't really happen in Oregon, you know?
Ooh, something bad is coming.
Maybe it's a sign.
A sign of what?
A sign of what? A tornado?
Yeah, that. Or something else.
Well, let's get going.
All right. Thanks for the stop. Let
Yay.
me catch my breath.
Of course. Yay, we helped him. Why with the radio? Why?
Alright, we're getting close.
9 p.m. is
Just
already
over the crust, there should be a clear enough spot for the transmitter.
an hour. Wait, what's this? Wait, I think we should get up there because I feel like this is gonna be a lot.
Hours? Sunrise to sunset.
Used to be open till like 10, but someone spotted a bobcat a couple years back. Limited the hours.
Closed. Locked?
Of course it is.
And locked. Damn it. The hell do I do?
I don't know another way around.
Maybe we should call Evelyn. Tell her we're at a bit of an impasse.
Wait, what?
Sorry this turned into a bit of a headache.
Oh, that's okay.
I totally forgot that they lock parts of the park up after hours.
First the car was broken down and now this.
This or nothing.
You seem suspicious, Jake.
That works too. It is a,
Coming with?
mountaineering isn't exactly on my CV, so, knock yourself out there, champ.
Really?
Figuratively.
Oh, come on, it's fun. Good challenge, you know?
Come
I'll
on.
happily take your word for it. Come open up the gate after your topside?
Oh, he's really not coming. Okay then. Really, Jake? What? Look at the length I have to get to just to open the door for you.
Forgot how pretty it can be up here.
Right, let's open the door, please.
Riley, are you at the summit? Over.
Oh my god, this scared me.
Hey, Evelyn. Yeah, I'm at the summit. Over.
Ah, perfect. So, when you plant the transmitter, you'll need to adjust it manually a little. Just fiddle with the dish so it aligns with the signal. You'll know when it happens. Sounds good? Over.
Yeah, makes sense. Got it.
Great. Call me back if you get confused or anything. Over and out.
Oh, I wasn't actually paying attention because I was...
Oh, hey, you made it.
Uh,
Good job.
You doubted me?
Not for a moment. Awesome, thanks.
let's go, Jake.
Up we go.
Is there a reason why you don't want to climb?
Well, you grew up here, right? You ever buy that story about Edwards Island?
I
About
lived through it.
the submarine that went down near Fort Milner? The USS Kanaloa?
It was a, casualty of war, right?
The USS Kanaloa was the only American submarine down in enemy combat in American waters. It happened right off the coast of Edwards Island.
1943, during World War II. But, some people don't fully buy it.
Don't buy what? What do you mean? They think it's a lie?
Well, some people say it was friendly fire, that we accidentally bombed our own sub.
Oh, wow.
Sounds kind of thin. You would think if something like that actually happened, any more than two people couldn't keep it a secret.
Right.
That's a comforting way to look at it. You could be right.
Oh, hey, little animal burrow. That's cute, I guess.
I'd steer clear. Skunks are, a thing.
Think here, right? Okay. have to go straight up, which is this way. I don't think Jake has seen anything unusual yet.
It's a little weather worn, but this is nice.
They used to have one of those coin-operated binocular things up here, but someone kept sticking gum.
Oh, whoa. See that? Over Edwards Island.
That
Storm cloud looks nuts.
We don't usually get skies like this.
Oh, wow. It looks pretty, whatever it is.
Yeah, pretty.
oh no. Oh, that scared me.
Okay, so the transmitter needs to be adjusted manually.
Okay, okay.
Just move the thingy till the it connects to a source frequency.
Man, you're really nailing the jargon.
Hey, thanks.
oh,
That's
here.
3 years of online adult education courses talking. I think you just have to point it so it catches the signal,
Oh,
right? Yeah, it's working great. I think.
Yeah, so should we call Evelyn? Maybe check with her if it's working?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Hey, Evelyn, we did it. We planted the transmitter. Looks good on our end. Over.
Hey, Riley. Yeah, the readings just coming in now. There they are. The signal's clear. You guys did a great job. Oh, hold
God,
up one
why?
second. Okay, this is a little weird.
what is
Guys, tell me, what color is the little light blinking?
red? What the heck? You just
what's
opened
that?
a portal
Do you
again.
see that? Over Edwards Island? Riley, do
Close
you
it.
know, is this right?
Turn it off.
What's going on? The readings are a little weird over here.
Turn this thing off.
Riley, is this normal?
Riley, turn off the transmitter.
This is what I'm trying to do.
Turn-
I can't. What is this?
No! God, I can't believe this! Oh, the portal! Something's wrong with it! Oh, I
Oh,
was almost there!
What is that touching it? Is it lightning?
What?
what is what?
Wait. There's someone here.
Who is she?
She did something! Whatever she did, fried our antenna!
Mom, come on.
Huh?
You tell me all the time. Don't let the concerns of others concern you. Right?
Wait, who are you?
We have a son.
Come in, Riley. If you're there, pick up, please.
Oh my God.
Riley?
Hey, wait, Evelyn? Didn't we already do this?
Sorry, can you hear me? The distortion
Oh my
might
God.
be futzing with this. I'm just glad the walkie's still kind of in range. I'm Evelyn, a new researcher with
You
the lab
scared
like you.
me.
This is
Okay.
the start of my 4th week, actually. I'm by Oval Beach. It's about 20 miles out, but I can hear you okay, surprisingly. Can you hear me?
Oh wait, ticket book.
Over.
Evelyn, I think so. The kiosk for Edwards Island is... God, everything is... This is real, right?
I think so.
We have to get on.
I
Oh no,
don't really know
it's looping
what we're
again.
talking about, but
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Riley. I'm not really understanding what you're saying.
Evelyn.
This is your first day with us, right?
Did we already talk about the crab shack?
Oh, Seafood Sammy's. Yeah, I think it's under health code probation or something. You're going to be, placing transmitters? That's the job.
Oh God, who are you?
Damn it! This isn't the right...
Hey, kid, can can you help me? I think
keep
I'm...
away. Keep away from all of this. For your own good. This isn't for you.
Are you doing this? Time is...
Just leave it alone. Don't listen to them. Don't do anything.
Listen to who?
Stay back!
Hey, wait!
Come in, Riley.
My God.
If you're there, pick up, please. Riley?
Evelyn, there was some kid breaking into the general store.
Sorry, can you hear me? The distortion might be futzing with this. I'm just glad the walkie's still kind of in range. I just wanted to tell you that, actually...
But our antenna, it broke. They planted the beacon thing and it ruined everything. Got overworked. I'll have to repair it, rebuild it, or somehow ruined. Look, it's her again. She keeps trying to...
Oh wait. We're not supposed to get up there.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, never mind. It is already on fire. Evelyn, we don't have the walkie-talkie. Nope.
Okay, so now what the hell is this?
Oh, wrong way. Got it. Okay.
Did I do something wrong? I mean, okay, clearly I did something wrong, but what?
Got it. Repair that one and go the other way. There's another one up there, if you guys see it on the left. Oh, never mind. That thing is already been repaired. So now it's this one. That took me a while.
Jacob? Jacob, you around? Oh. Guess not. Maybe he's back at his truck? I gotta find him. This is going to be okay.
Yes.
The forest is the town of trees, where they live quite at ease, with their neighbors at their side, just as we in cities wide.
It's a radio that was gonna start the whole thing, but it was a transmitter. Okay, oh, it's already 10 p.m. Great. Jacob should be around here somewhere. Oh, maybe the truck is good. It's in good shape this time. Jacob, are you here? Maybe he's not even here.
Efforts to sustain and increase the usefulness of those times have not been unobserved, and we now desire to express our very high opinion of punctual
Oh my god!
Christ! Hey, Jesus!
God.
Good lord, I'm sorry. You scared me.
You scared me!
Gotta give my heart a second.
You scared me. Are you kidding? Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Riley, I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened? We were planning the transmitter.
There was a giant triangle in the sky above Edwards, right? Did that?
Yeah, that happened. Oh man. Are you okay? You seem alive, which is maybe more than I can say for myself right now.
Jacob, honest question. In light of everything that just occurred, how would I know if I'm okay?
Well, yeah, it's a good point. Yeah!
Ah! Hey, guys, are you there?
Oh, it's Evelyn.
Maybe she has, any idea of what the hell is going on?
Yeah, here's hoping. Hey, Evelyn, we're here. Did you see or do you know anything about what happened out here? A bolt of lightning or something came out of the transmitter and it kind of knocked us out for a bit, but we somehow made it back to my truck. We don't know what happened. Do you? Over.
Oh, jeez, guys, I honestly don't think it was lightning. I don't have eyes over there, but the readings on our end are completely flipping out. You need to go back to Camber Cape and see what the transmitter is doing, right now.
Oh, really? Well, if you could see what's going on.
Okay, Evelyn, this is Riley. What do you need us to do?
You need to go back to the transmitter and tell me what it's doing, while we still have time.
Time to do what?
In time for us to figure out what's going on, before it gets any worse. I hate to ask you to do this, but it's very important you go back there and check it out. Over.
Don't worry, Evelyn. We're up for it. We're here, aren't we?
Great.
Yeah, but we need assurances. Time and a half. And medical, in case our damn skin melts off.
I am sure we can cover expenses, Jacob. Just please double time it and get back to that transmitter. Thank you both so much. Really. Let me know when you get there. Over and out.
Let's go.
Here, the walkie I had near the transmitter died, so I assume yours did too.
Can you just pass to me when we walk up the stairs? Why do you have to put it on the boot? Let's go.
This should work.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Look, I know this really sucks what we're about to do, but I don't know what's going on. But it seems extremely
weird.
Bad is all I can muster right now.
Yep.
And we're the only ones out here that knows anything about it. So I feel like sometimes people are put in positions where they can most matter. And this feels like it matters. Right? So, if it's up to us to do this, then let's get to doing.
Man, Jacob, I'd really love to believe that.
Well, you should. If only for the next hour or so. It helps, trust me.
There's the awkward silence. He did say that this way is a bit, like for experienced hikers. But we can do it.
Wait.
Violet,
Listen.
you there?
That's...
Their transmitter knocked everything out of whack. The reverberation destroyed our antenna.
Hey! We can hear you, you know. This isn't a secure line. Over.
Oh no, Riley.
It's you. You know, they did mention something about a stranger coming with a shield she thinks is a sword. I didn't think it'd be a 45-year-old with a transmitter. But I guess that's my fault for assuming things.
Who's they? Who are you talking about?
They made the moon and all the planets, and even those flying saucers that abducted those cows 10 years ago.
Huh?
Charlie, are you still there?
Yeah.
Head to the ranger station. You can get the receiver there. We need it to fix the antenna, okay? Oh, and Riley Poverly, right? How's the new job? You like it? Is it working now?
Wow, I'm really impressed. You took a picture and reverse image searched. Awesome. Technology, right?
Not exactly. I know, because they never lie to me. Watch for the stars. They will be your guide. Over and out.
That doesn't sound good. They sound young.
You have any idea who they could be?
I don't know. One of them sounds familiar, but I'm not sure yet.
Is that Alex? From number 1? Oh, the 5 of them. Let's go. Thank you for...
Let's just hurry up and see what the transmitter's doing.
Yeah, thank you for actually running this time. Let's go. Where is it?
Come on!
I am.
Yep, right behind you. Let's go.
Where is it? Oh, it was way at the end of the, like a gazebo or something. Yeah, this spot right here.
Crap, okay, this looks very volatile. It's affecting something over Edwards Island. You see that?
I do
what
see
the hell
it.
is that?
Can we
The
close
giant
it?
thing in the sky. That's a huge light show.
It's like lightning, but different colors? I've seen pictures of Aurora Borealis, but this is like the souped up version.
Riley, this is gonna sound... I don't know, but this is all... I've heard about this. Someone told me this was possible years ago. No one really believed her, but she knew. Even 30, 40 years ago, she knew.
Jacob, what are you talking about?
Wait, Riley, do you hear that? There's...
Hear what?
You don't hear that?
Hear what?
It sounds like... It sounds like... Kids.
Ew! Oh, Jacob, come back! Can we turn this thing off? We cannot call her? Evelyn.
No, my...
Oh my god, Jacob is out of it. Oh my god, don't like it.
Jacob! Oh god. Just hold on.
It's happening. Jacob, what the heck? Oh my god. No, wrong way. Hang on.
Remember your name and address, and telephone number too. And if someday you lose your way, you know just what to do.
Right.
Kid.
Wait, who is this?
Marco.
Jacob.
Shoot.
Hey, you hear what I said? Miss? Bar's closing. Gotta go home. Hey! Anyone know her? Anyone friends with this woman?
Where am I?
Anyone? No? Do I have to call somebody?
Wait. This whole thing isn't because I'm just...
It's time to get up. Let's go. There's nothing to figure out. Night's over, okay? Hey! Wait, buddy! You were talking to her earlier.
What is going on?
Oh.
Run! Don't like this! Jacob! Come on!
Always make your mess.
Spilling everything everywhere.
I've made a mess?
Are lost.
We are lost.
And will pay. What is going to be found again?
Don't like this. That was scarier than the first one. Right. Now, where are we?
Jacob! Man, I am happy you're alive. It was kind of touch and go there for a minute.
Are we in... This is Garland? God, this is crazy. The time glitches, the jumping around.
Wait.
Riley, I think I might know what's going on.
Do tell.
But first, let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, looks like a climbing anchor. Well, I won't be able to use this unless I get some rope somewhere.
Great, so we're not finding rope. Of course we have to find a rope.
Evelyn, you there? Over.
It's already 11.
I don't think we can get through. Look, I think I know what might be going on, but it's going to take some explaining. My cottage is just up the way here. I might have something that could help. It's not very far.
Jacob, what do you know? What is going on?
I took this job because I've been into this stuff ever since I was young, and I'm not just randomly into radio technology. I mean, I know what transmitters are for a reason. When I was a kid, there was this older lady who lived in town. Well, she lived on Edwards Island, really, but she got her groceries and stuff in town. She studied this stuff. Weird frequencies, signals. She had lots of theories no one believed, or would believe. When we were kids, we were kind of friends, and I have a lot of her journals still. I know she wrote about something like this. I think it can help.
What theories? What did she think about? I'm sorry, I'm confused. She had ideas about these weird frequencies before any of it ever happened?
Sort of. Well, I mean, it kind of has always been happening. Let's just see if her work helps first.
Well, I feel like pretty much the answer is in there.
The cabin's just up this way. Not that it's gonna wow your socks off or anything, but I like to explain to people that I inherited it. Yeah, just so you don't think. It's not like this is my beach house or anything.
Didn't even
My
cross
parents
my
had
mind.
me and my brother old and both died in our 20s.
So you share it with your brother?
Yeah, technically, but he's never really around. The cabin and the money left me in my parents' will means that I have to work, but it's not like a huge deal, basically. I used to worry this made me a boring person. Yeah, I wouldn't tell dates or people I just met.
Why worry about that, Jacob? Everyone's boring in their own little way. Trust me.
Oh, I don't think I'll worry about not having money.
I'm compelled to remind you that this place was an inheritance. I'm not a secret billionaire. Just look at my shoes.
I like it. It's like if a tree fork could grow up.
Hey, thanks. I try to keep it shipshape.
All the stuff that we need is inside. Should just take a minute. I know exactly where it is.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Problem?
Kind of, yes.
Up here?
The door is locked, which it should be. The keys, however, are not where they should be. I can picture it. They're in the kitchen drawer. I was moving things around this morning, and I forgot to put them back in my pants.
Really? Come on, dude. That's the first pocket you check when taking a walk.
Yes, thank you. Got it. I watched a video on how to pick locks. I think I remember the host's hair color. Yeah, I'll tool around with it for a bit. And if push comes, I'll just unscrew the damn thing.
Man. Can we open this? Nope.
Why am I not surprised?
Window.
Why would he leave his window open like that? All those bugs.
Did that? No. Okay.
Still cannot reach Evelyn.
Maybe? No.
Come on, Jacob.
Long shot, but you got your garage door opener on you?
Believe it or not a usual pocket suspect. Sorry.
Get it! Yay!
Damn it. Almost there.
Got it.
Rats. Swell.
Nope.
Okay.
This should reach the window.
Oh, we can just bring it like that? Okay. I thought it was gonna weigh a ton. Jacob, look what I got.
Really?
Yeah, really. Alright.
This is going to take a while.
Ooh.
Encyclopedia Brown, a biography of Guglielmo Marconi, I don't know who that is, and an 8th grade science textbook. Jacob, you are a man of interesting tastes. Oh. Odd hobby, Jacob. Oh, his brother. Didn't think they'd be twins. Hello?
Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Though waiting be hell, I am to wait. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late.
Yeah, you have a nice day too.
Is that a code again?
Oh god, I could go for a pizza right now. Ah!
This scared me.
Of course.
Hey, you there? Come let me in. Thanks. How'd you get in?
The explanation isn't fun, so just imagine I did something really impressive.
I'll assume I probably just left something unlocked.
Anything here?
The journal should be just over here. I know there was one where she talked about gates. Windows to perpendicular spaces.
I know it's in here.
You got a really weird phone call a minute ago. If it was a prank, I definitely didn't get the joke.
Oh, really? What'd they say? Or was it just like a recording or something? You won a boat. Just send us $5,000.
They were worried about being late? I don't know. It was weird.
Huh. Well, probably a wrong number.
Does Jake have
Oh, wait.
something to
Hang
do
on.
with this?
Oh, this is it. One of the journals that belonged to Maggie Adler. She was stationed at Fort Milner, right here on the coast, when the submarine crashed.
Yeah.
She said it was a mistake. The whole thing had an experimental engine or something.
Yep.
And that when it blew up, something happened to the reactor. It split the crewmen from our reality, forced them in between time, in between dimensional planes. They were gone.
Are they still out there or wherever?
Maybe? I used to pick up radio signals that sounded, sailory, but it's been a few years. Maggie did all these experiments and research in the last half of her life. She discovered radio waves can reach through planes of existence. It can affect the past and the future. But, without hard proof, without the knowledge of the inciting incident, no one, really except me, believed her.
Okay, so let's say everything you're telling me is true. How does this help us solve this?
Just look, this one, she told me about ghosts, about people she cared about. A woman named Anna that died to one of those things. She called them gates. And I think that big triangle thing in the sky is one of them.
Definitely.
I could barely understand what she was talking about. I was just a kid, you know? I could barely understand Jim.
How did our friend Anna die?
She didn't really get into the details, just that during an experiment, something went wrong. Miss Adler said she spoke through a portal, or a gateway, or whatever, to a Sergeant Griffin years after he died. He was on the USS Kanaloa, stuck in time. These were my versions of, of campfire stories, I guess.
All right, so all of this happened in like the 40s or something, right? Why is this happening now all of a sudden?
That portal over on Edwards Island? Whoever did that, I mean, I don't think it was an accident based on what we heard on the walkie. But just wait, there's more here. What we need is this guy. Yeah, here it is.
What is it?
She writes,
Jacob, come on! What'd she say?
Oh, yeah, sorry. She says that harmonizing electromagnetic waves emitted towards a gate could successfully diffuse its source signal. See? So this is what I thought when the transmitter went crazy. That first one was diffusing the signal and starting to cancel out the gate. So, transmitters can diffuse the source signal. We can use them to stop it, based on what Maggie thinks at least.
I'm just gonna assume this is a good thing you just said.
That's a very good assumption to make. Not always the case, but right now, yes. We can use the transmitter's frequency to cancel out the portal, which is definitely what we want to do, because Maggie says, she wrote here, that gates or portals, whatever you want to call them, can, in theory, destabilize the properties of our current existence. Which doesn't sound good. Man.
So, what will happen exactly if the portal or whatever stays open?
It sounds like it'll really screw up our timeline. Maybe destroy it? The general store's holding our transmitters, right? And climbing gear? Because if that's the case...
That's what Evelyn said. Yeah, they have my stuff.
So I know the owner, and I know where the key is, so that's no problem. After that, we'll have to put another 3 transmitters to triangulate the right harmonic frequency. The math dictates they have to be roughly equidistant and at the same height. So for us, that means a clear view of Edwards Island to compete with the signal traffic and get through to the other side of the harbor. After that, it should work.
And then the big portal and all the scary stuff that poured out of it will go away? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's what I think Maggie Adler's trying to tell us. Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the general store, get those transmitters in gear. I just hope we're right.
Riley! Riley, are you there? Pick up right now! Over!
Oh, it's Evelyn.
Hey, Evelyn. So, things are bad, but we have a plan. Sort of. Over.
Riley, what plan? What's going on? The readings we're getting on our end here look really bad. We just know, based on these figures, there's something electromagnetic that's building in intensity.
Evelyn, hey, it's Jacob. Yeah, we know it's bad and getting worse, but we figured out that if we use the transmitters to nullify the bad frequencies, it can diffuse them completely.
You figured it out? Figured it out how?
Some old lady's journals Jacob had lying around.
What?
Just don't worry, we know what to do. The transmitters will act as a net. It would be like the old radio towers. The geography's bend is like a natural amplifier. All we...
Wait, where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go to the general store, which is...
What we have to do is just place them high above sea level and it'll knock out the signal that's screwing everything up.
Actually, that might work. And the stuff you need is just sitting at the general store right now.
That's not a big deal. That's Fred Hollinger's place. He's a buddy of mine. He keeps a spare key to the front door behind the back doormat.
Hey, and I was gonna suggest just throwing a brick through the window.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I got a lot of stuff to get ready over here. Good luck, guys. Godspeed. Over and out. Oh, and Jacob, sorry, I forgot. Did you ever find Athena?
Oh, no. Not yet.
You know, I'm sure she'll turn up soon. Country Dog's can handle anything. you know?
Yeah. Thanks for checking. Over and out. Sorry, my dog, Athena, got out last night. She goes on walks by herself all the time, but this is the first time she hasn't come back right away. Something spooked her, but...
I didn't get to reply to him.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I will keep an eye out.
I'm hoping we'll just run across her.
Oh! Ow! Ooh! Sorry. The rocks are a little slippery.
It's down here, right? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, wait. We have to...
We have to what?
Just got it. Whenever you cross the bridge, you have to spit over the side. It's good luck.
Pretty gross custom, dude.
I know. It's just good luck. An offering to the gods. It's better if you toss a penny over, but they'll accept anything. Or so they say.
Okay, made it. Just this way to the general store. Cross your fingers he never moved the key.
Really? You're telling me this now?
Just, follow me. It's right here.
Oh.
Okay, key should be right under the mat. Real high-tech security, you know?
Got it.
I'm stealing gum. It's happening. But which one?
Hell yes. And grab me a pack. No, screw it. Grab me two.
I'm all talk. Besides, the amount of fake sugar in these things, I don't need to grow an eyeball on my foot.
Should we leave, like, a note or something?
And what would this note say? Universe possibly collapsing, had to technically rob you, hugs and kisses, Jake and I. There's the gear. Let's go. Mind if I take a look at the gear? A few more transmitters, and looks like a climbing rope, clasps, everything we'll need. Which, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that part. Try not to think about it, though.
We'll be fine, Jacob. With the rope, it's pretty easy, honestly.
Easy for some people. Now we're set. Anyways, let's just...
Right. Now... Focus on fixing.
Let's just focus on fixing it. We got our gear, we got our map. We're not restricted to the beaten path, so to speak. We should start walking to as above sea level as we can get. Take a look at your map, and let's pick where we want to go.
Which is where?
All right. Have an idea of where we're going?
Let's just walk. Just like a museum, I prefer not to make a whole plan first. Just start moving and see what you see.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
Olivia Massel, are you there? Over.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Stay off the walkie. Olivia's at Garland, where the reception's are. Over and out.
Olivia Massel? I thought she sounded familiar. I can't believe this is them.
Have you heard that name before? Massel?
Yeah. Okay, so, Olivia Massel is the teenage daughter of, well, the easiest way to say it is they're a cult. The Massels, a well-known group of nutter-butter lunatics. Extremely wealthy, very insular, very private,
Her mom and dad actually died in a prop plane crash almost 4 years ago, but she lives with her aunt and uncle now.
That weird thing on the trail path? That's them. Parentage, they call themselves.
And there are stories
about people disappearing.
All right, Jacob, seriously, what are you suggesting here?
Hey, I'm just saying what I know and what I've heard, and you can take it or leave it.
Pair of shoes.
I think it's her.
Pair of shoes up there. Reminds me of Luna's shoes from Harry Potter. Okay. Let's go up there then. Highway. So, okay.
Riley, you there? Over.
Hey, Evelyn, what's going on? Over.
I just wanted to see how you were doing and how it's looking out there. Over.
Honestly, Evelyn, I don't even know how to describe it, but things aren't good. We're sticking with the plan, planning the transmitters to combat the portal, but we haven't made much headway yet. Over.
The numbers are otherworldly, way off track from where they should be. Yeah, Jim, I know. Sorry, a coworker's letting me know he couldn't get his car started. It's okay. Riley, I want to stick to the plan. Still plant those transmitters, but can you do me a favor? Could you give me a call whenever you plant a transmitter? It would help me help you with what's going on.
Yeah, Evelyn, that's fine. Over.
Great. It's important you call me before you head out to your next objective when you plant them, okay? It'll help a ton. Okay, I'll let you go. Remember, I'm on 7. Good luck out there. Over and out.
When they hired me for this, they said I was gonna have to work with somebody. And I said, that's fine. What can you tell me about them? And they said, all we can tell you is that she used to live here and then she moved away. And now she's moved back. And I remember thinking, that's funny. I never heard of anyone ever coming back.
Tell you the truth, Jacob, in my case, this was the only job I could get. Ed burned a few. What is this?
No.
Oh, no way. I buried this. When I was a kid, Maggie had me bury letters for her. Weird, I know, but she paid $5 each. I promised I'd never read any of them. Never did. Never will. Keep your eyes open. I guarantee there are more of these out there.
My mother was an undertaker. That's one way to start a letter, Maggie.
I grew up in a graveyard. They say a cemetery is no place for a child, but for me it's a place of happy memories. Somewhere I go on gray days, sometimes wandering beside the headstones. I swear I can still smell my mother's perfume. Funny that we should run into each other there. You don't meet many fellow amateur radio enthusiasts in the wild, let alone one conducting experiments. I must say the amplifier you were working with has totally piqued my curiosity, and homemade no less. Bravo! I've always theorized that increased amplification of, and it's in a really, could uncover all sorts of wonders and terrors and all those beautiful and awful things we dream about at night. For better or worse, I'm hoping perhaps we could work together to see if these theories are true. Also, I would love to hear who Tom was if you're so inclined, Maggie.
Too many bridges, and not a lot of employers will take bartender references on an application. So, I needed to come back, really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Hey, your dad rewired my folks' garage when I was a kid. How's he doing? Still an electrician? It's been a minute since I've seen him in town.
Yeah, he's not doing too well, to be honest. He had me kind of late, so he's getting up there now. That was part of why I came back, honestly, to be a little closer to him.
I'm sorry to hear that. Give him my best when you see him. Look, you came back because you needed this job, and I know that it's going terribly wrong so far. But it's only the first day. Who knows what tomorrow will be like?
Thanks. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Right? I feel like they both are actually like Alex and Ren. Or no, Alex and Jonah. Let's go. Camber Cape.
Man, total strikeout tonight in terms of luck. Broken truck, lost dog. And now, this situation.
Come on, don't give in to self-pity. You can walk, there's still, oxygen in the atmosphere. Positive thinking. It ain't just a fad, it's brain science.
Oh, but self-pity is just so much easier. But yeah, you're right. Last night I had a dream. I was taking a walk and someone was approaching. Turned out it was me. And like, not a mirror, it was another me. Only he didn't have a face. And then I reached up to see if I did, but Athena barked me awake before I could find out. Sorry. It just came to me right now.
Another one.
Anna. Who was Anna?
It was an accident, a careless mental mistake, 2 syllables. But you're not wrong, Anna is never far from my thoughts, her name never far from my lips clearly. Do not think this is by choice, so much of my life is not by choice, so much of all of life, or so I tell myself. I wish I could tell you it will never happen again. I wish I could tell you many things.
Just popped out of nowhere.
Oh no, I forgot to turn the
Sorry.
letter. Can I? No. Oh no, I forgot to turn the letter around. Man.
Put it in a journal, dude. We gotta focus.
Yeah, totally. Sorry, that one just jumped in front of me. Anyway, shake it off, Summers, right? Right. Hey, I was meaning to ask, when you were, in my house, in my bedroom is this, thing I've been working on for years. Clay sculpture? I can't remember if I covered it up or not.
So we need to go someplace else and
But, assuming I didn't, and assuming you took a look, and assuming you formed an opinion upon looking, what might that opinion be? Lots of assumptions there, I realize.
Yeah, I saw it. It was kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, I have no idea how I'm ever going to get it downstairs. So, thoughts, questions, comments? Minor criticisms that'll keep me awake at 2 a.m.? Under this hat, I'm all ears. And conditioner.
I think you work better with metal. No shame in that. In fact, it helps to know your strengths.
Yeah, maybe. I figured, branch out some. But sometimes you branch, and that branch is torn down by hurricane winds. Maybe someday it'll leave the bedroom. Have the world uncover it, See if it was worth the dirty fingernails. Maybe. Maybe. A wonderful word. Yeah, how it lets you off the hook of responsibility in such a gentle way. You know, I used to think about Maggie Adler and just what she used to tell me about all this, at least an hour of every day. With time, it faded, you know, like everything. But I never stopped playing around with radios, trying to prove her right, trying to vindicate her a little. Everything that's been going on these last few months has really stirred up a lot. I'd be so absolutely crazy if this has to do with her.
How'd you meet her, anyway? She was an old woman who lived on an island.
I used to practically live at the library, and she'd come and check out books on electromagnetism. She'd ask what I was reading. No one else would. She was a character, and I was so young. I don't know. I was a kid and bored and my house sucked, so, you know, why not hang out with some weirdo lady who believed in magic. Eventually, I'd stopped going to the library. I'd read all the Encyclopedia Browns anyway. And she just carried this weight on her. You could see it in her trembles. It just got to be too much eventually. Sadness was like radiation. You can only be around it so much. Before... yeah.
Can we visit her? Maybe she can help?
She died a few years back. I actually went to the funeral. Her only request was to be buried somewhere you couldn't see water. They did it on a hill, southern side of town. I think I was the only one to attend. Never wanted that to happen to me, you know? Make no lasting connections.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Come on, onward.
Forgot about this. Yay.
Okay, so take this anchor. Somebody left this behind, which is good, because rope climbing requires them. See, just slide the rope through and hook. I haven't done this since basic, but riding a bike and all that.
Just take it slow. For me.
Right. Making progress. There's a machine there. There's a machine.
Oh, there's a weird-looking lock on the door. It might be a radio lock. One of those things that needs a calibrated radio to tune open. They use alternate frequency RF signals to control the deadbolt. If we had a radio with a broader range, we could tune in its code and unlock it.
Man. Well, I don't think we can get around. It'll be impossible to get in unless we find one of those radios. Ugh.
Let's just come back later. If we find a better radio along the way, great. If not, maybe we'll have come up with a workaround.
Yeah, okay.
Man.
When we're done with all of this, you should come back here. Like this area. Best sunset view in town. 5 crisp dollar bills in your pocket, you find a better one. But, you won't.
Yeah, that probably won't be happening. I won't politely lie otherwise.
Fair enough, / your loss.
Are you kidding?
Sunsets on Mars are blue. Did you know that? Something about the dust in the atmosphere? Blue Martian sunset. Saw it on a nature show.
Like sky blue? Or, blue M&M blue?
It more of a darky cobalty blue, if you know what that is. Like a faded metallic blue. I'm kind of jealous, you know? I mean, I'm totally down with Earthlian sunsets. No complaints. But, I don't know. Makes you wonder what else is out there, how much of it we'll never get to see. Maybe that's just me.
What color's the sunset on Uranus?
The second the S in Mars slipped my lips, I freaking knew that joke or something in that joke's orbit was coming. And to that I say, bravo, maestro.
Is it here? Another one, okay.
So, embarrassing confession. Before my truck broke down, I was headed to the library to return a book I was a month late in returning. I'm talking 30 proper days. and I never even finished it. Athena and I walk there all the time. So I figured 2 birds, you know?
You're a monster, Jacob Summers. I'm ashamed to know you.
Terror of the fiction section. That's me. Yeah, but really, I could have waited another 30 because Kamina PL got rid of late fees last September. I mean, is it weird that I don't mind paying late fees? I get that getting rid of them promotes library usage, which is a big plus. But I mean, there has to be consequences.
No, I get it. Hell, they should increase the fees. Give that lesson a capital L, you know what I mean?
Bold, uncompromising, and a little scary. I like it. Anyway, now you know. Judge me. Go ahead.
Finish the damn thing. Come on, at this point you're like morally obligated.
You're not the boss of me. But, yeah, I should. I will. But because Jacob decided so. Thank you and tip your waitstaff.
Oh, so we can go here. Let's go.
We'll just take the short path down to the beach, and then it's just across the way. Should be a good lookout for a transmitter location past that. Watch your footing. It gets kind of steep. I think we're close to the ranger station, too.
We're close to the falls? How close?
Close. Another few city blocks. And with the slopes, it might feel like more than a few, but, yeah, we're almost there.
Hey, Evelyn, have you been experiencing something like... It's like I'm redoing the previous couple of minutes a few times. Like deja vu, but worse. Over.
Hey, Riley. No. Not really. We've been experiencing a lot of technical hiccups, but not a lot of whatever you're describing. I assume you are, though. Or else you probably wouldn't be asking.
Yeah, sometimes. But if you don't have any other information or anything, it's, you know, I'll just deal with it. Over.
Okay, Riley. Ring me if you need anything. Sorry I couldn't help you with this. Over and out.
I could complain, but who'd listen?
I could put in a word.
No, I'm away from all that.
Who's this?
It's difficult to separate the sickness from the death, and it's harder to distinguish between the followers and the followed. I went to a funeral once, all black pyramids and golden eagles. No, I don't care for their attention. My sins are my own, and I atone for them in my own way.
You've been to a funeral?
Yes.
Whose?
Doesn't matter. Do you remember yours?
A novel economy. I didn't stay for it. Too much of a bore. I remember my drifting, though. Gently. Feeling a companion with my own hands. With my own feet. It doesn't have the pulling sensation I would have suspected. It's much more insular. Like the world is caving in. I could hear clouds scrape together and the continents drift. I could hear things change. And my
Ooh,
doubts and my
careful.
fears.
Man, I don't know how you do this so fast.
Just take it slow. No need to rush and slip and, you know, die.
No, that would defeat the purpose.
Or
at least bigger and smaller than we were before.
Oh, another anchor. See? We can climb down from here.
Oh, goody.
How's it going with the whole...
I could complain, but...
First time back at the gym in a while?
You kidding? This is my happy place.
Harder than it looks on TV, right? Feels weird the first couple of times.
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be banging my knees against the wall so much, but yes, I survived. Hey, that's Olivia's friend, Charlie. Hey, buddy, wait up!
Jacob, quick, go get him!
Go get him? I'm trying. He has something.
Hey.
Are you wait! Ugh. Open the gate.
Hey, you, lady. You and Gingerbread here better quit following us.
Ugh,
or bad things are gonna happen.
Wait, come on, let's work something out. Open the gate and I have money. How about that? 20 or 17 bucks?
Yeah, no, I'm not 10.
This is stupid. Look, whatever you and your little friends are doing...
Don't follow me. Don't follow us. Stop what you're doing. Last warning.
Wait!
And Gingerbread, come on. Are these your work hours or something? You look exhausted. And I mean that in a bad way.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you eat something? And go to hell also.
It's okay. We'll get him next time. There has to be another way.
It's just... so annoying. And if we'd gotten here just 2 minutes earlier...
Are you telling that it's my fault?
Okay, I'm fine. There's probably a key for the lock at the ranger station. It's just up here. Ugh.
So...
Okay.
Gingerbread. What?
Wait. It's on the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that. It's, This is incredibly dumb, but 2 summers ago, I was at the beach and I went to go to the bathroom in one of the latrines they have there. And as a prank, some high schoolers pushed it over. And I fell out practically naked, and they call me Gingerbread now, as a goof. And that's it. Not a whole lot to explain.
Okay, but why gingerbread?
Because my hair down there is pretty light, and in the sun it looked red, and so that's it. It's just something some of them thought they saw. Yeah, I know. Well, thank God I'm not in high school now. But whatever. Yeah, they can laugh all they want. I don't have homework. You're pretty good at this stuff, right?
What stuff?
Oh, like general athletics, hiking, basic training stuff. Was this like part of what you did in the military? This sort of thing? Was this like part of your training?
Nah, my dad says that ever since I was born, I was moving around like I had someplace to be. I couldn't sit still. He'd turn and I'd be out the window.
Yeah, I wasn't like that, but I still like to think of myself as a mildly capable, guy. I can't skateboard or ski or lift anything above my head, but...
Oh, come on, you're in decent shape. Haven't fallen yet, at least.
I think that was on my report card for gym class. Never fell.
Alright, so we're here now.
Jesus, what happened here? Looks like parentage ransacked the place. Or had a seance?
It's kind of unsettling, seeing the little ceremonies of people devoted to things inscrutable.
Ranger! Are you, in the bathroom? No? Crap. There's broken glass over here. That guy, he totally wrecked the place looking for comm equipment. Little thief must have taken the Ranger's walkie.
Well, we're here. There has to be something useful we can borrow.
All right, positive attitude. Positive attitude. Let's will something good into existence here.
What's this? Oh, did they stuff a squirrel?
A little plaque says, Nutty the Squirrel. Sure there's a story there.
Hey, found a key. There's no markings, but a pink sticker.
Hey.
Oh, awesome. That has to be for the gate. Well, it doesn't have to be, but, you know, hopefully.
I'll just redial the last number.
Okay.
This is Shelly, Park Ranger at Oberon Station. Anyone there?
Hi. I think you called here, maybe?
Oh, hey, hi, yeah, I called earlier. This is the Turnstone Forest Station. I'm getting a few scattered reports of an electrical storm in your area.
Riley,
wanted
tell her
to
what's
check
going
if any
on.
fires have started. Have you seen anything? And is Local 43 on standby? Hello?
Look, Shelly, I know what you're talking about, but it's not an electrical storm. Something else is going on, and I don't know how much I can get into it without you just hanging up, but...
Okay, slow down. First, can I ask who I'm speaking with?
Riley? Riley Poverly? I grew up here.
So, Riley, it's not a storm. Something else is going on. Okay. I would normally write this up as tomfoolery, but I've been getting too many off-color calls tonight. And I've been hearing other things on my patrols. Stuff I would normally chalk up to coffee-induced auditory hallucinations. But you couple these with the phone calls. It's been an interesting night, to say the least. Real interesting.
So you'll help us out?
I'll do what I can, but it's not like park rangers are exactly outfitted for trouble, gear-wise. Hell, we have to provide our own pens. I have to go check something out, but if you have a walkie, I'm on one. Talk to you in a second.
Alright. Got a key.
Hey, Riley, you there? Over.
Yeah, Shelly, I'm here.
Perfect, you sound clear. Alright, is there anything else I can help you with? Over.
Honestly, Shelly, just get out of town. It's very dangerous to be around here tonight. I don't know if we can stop it. Over.
I'm a big girl, Riley. I can handle myself just fine. Alright, I have to leave, but I'll be in touch. You do the same. Over and out.
Yeah, she seems nice.
If Ranger Shelly actually helps us, sure, very nice.
When you mentioned your dad said you were running around as a kid all the time, sorry, it just reminded me.
How's, your dad doing? The last time I saw him was back in high school.
Yeah, but we were, I was at the grocer, and he was before me in line, and the clerk asked about you or something, and, your dad mentioned how Riley is a name after something? There's a story there? Or... No?
The only story is my mom wanted Anna after some Roman empress that fought with her legion on the front lines. But she left, so my dad could call me whatever he wanted.
Oh. He also, your dad, mentioned how proud he was that...
Oh, Olivia wasn't planned for. I wonder if she knows that.
Never been, nor will I ever be. Okay.
I guess you just enlisted and he was proud of you following in his footsteps. I don't think it was bullcrap, for what it's worth.
I'm sure he was proud. I'm sure he was telling every mechanic and bag boy that his little girl was gonna be raining napalm on bad guys any day now. I disappointed him eventually, but at least he got that morning, right?
I'm sure he's... yeah.
Finally.
keep thinking about what they could be doing, what they could be trying to do. Parentage, the cult, just with all this. You gotta figure, or at least I'm figuring, there's two possibilities. Either they're a bunch of underbaked human beings making underbaked life choices, just thinking this whole thing's a lark, without really measuring the consequences.
Well, Olivia at least seems pretty focused. I just feel like whatever plan they have is baked. She knows what she's doing, or at least why. Or whoever is telling her what to do.
Or, what if they're right? What if whatever they're trying to do is the right thing to do? I'd hate to be getting in the way of our one true opportunity at eternal salvation.
Really? You think so?
I mean, I don't know, of course, but, they believe in astrology, soul, warping, crap like that.
Broken clock twice a day sort of thing?
I don't know, though. Just postulating. I'm also just trying to remind myself that I, too, was once a dumb asshole teenager who did dumb asshole teenager things. Trying to. Maybe not succeeding, but trying.
There has never been a single teenager who was also not an asshole. It's, I don't know, biological law.
Now, my clueless parents would attest to my being a very good kid in high school. They would, but even I have to admit that if someone had told me I could open a portal in the sky...
Hey, wait, there he is. Hey! Ah, damn it! Stop!
Crap, let's get that asshole!
Come on.
Oh, you come here!
Don't wait for me, just go!
So what's down here?
Red Rover. Who wants to come over? Hello? Are you there? Stay away from shallow water. Their hidden depths could take you under. Red Rover. Do you not want to play? I don't want to start without you.
Who are you?
Okay. I'm starting. Ready or not. Here we go. And if you get tired, you can have nap time.
But only if you're a good little girl.
Oof.
Tag, tig, tiggy tips, touch and go, and then you're it. If to play, just say okay. Just follow along. Sticks and stones can break my bones. And so can rocks and so can blocks. Bloody and red, they'll kill me dead. No more night, no more light. 20. Warm. 19. Cool. 18. Cold. 17. Warm. 16. 15. Warmer. 14. 13. Cool. 12. Cold. Colder. 11. Warm. 10. Ice cold. 9. Warm. 8. 7. 6. even warmer. Whoa.
Oh god.
Time, oh time, sunk like a stone, buried at sea, sinking alone.
Don't like it.
I'll miss feeding you. I'll miss when you sat on my lap.
Huh?
And most of all, I'll just miss you being around. Goodbye, Lewis. You'll always be my favorite gecko in the world. I don't know what to do next.
Well, everybody's different, but usually you say some nice words. Funny stories, favorite memories. Any you want to tell Lewis?
Well, I think my favorite memory is when you threw up on Mom's sandals. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'd actually forgotten about that. Blissfully forgotten.
I hadn't.
Let's go.
I'm going to miss him so much. I'm really gonna miss him. Ugh, he's moving so slowly. You don't need to hug me. It's fine. I hope I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you want.
Don't die before I do.
Get out of tomorrow. Just be here, kiddo. Just be here.
I don't like seeing him alone. Isn't there a way to get him back? I don't like seeing him out there.
Lewis has everything he needs now.
No, I want to be with him. I don't want him to be alone. I wish I could go too.
Hey, kiddo, come on. You want to be with him? Wouldn't you miss me? Rex?
Damn it! Ugh, damn it! I don't want to see him. I don't want to... Mom?
Riley?
Oh god.
Riley!
Jacob.
Wait, where's Charlie? Didn't you run after him?
Yeah, but he got away, actually. He took off over the hill, and I thought I was already getting too ahead of myself.
Oh, thanks for trying anyway. I appreciate the effort.
Trust me, my lungs do not.
The path he was on funnels back to Tatiga Falls.
So, maybe we'll get lucky and he'll still be there. Come on, let's hit the road.
Great.
Hey, Shelly, what do you know about the beach out here?
The water never gets warm enough, and the sand is extra rocky. Over.
Anything, salacious ever happen out here?
I think a bike washed up once. Though it's equally possible someone just left their bike there.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to kick the rope down earlier. I was, let's call it focused. Yeah, that's diplomatic enough.
Hey, Evelyn, are you there? Over.
Hey, Riley. Yep, I'm here. What's up? Over.
Anything weird happening on your end? Over.
I mean, everything's kind of drawing outside the lines right now, Riley. But no, not since the last thing. Just a lot of readings. Not enough time to decipher them. Alright, keep in touch. I'll talk to you later. Over and out.
Okay. It's already midnight, so 12 a.m. we need to go to take off falls, which is where again? Oh, here. Okay.
There he is. Son of a... God, these assholes. Hey, get back here. Hey!
Jacob, get him!
Ah, damn it!
Oh, take a little tumble there, pal? Get up.
You okay?
Yeah, okay, asshole. You got me. What the hell do you think's gonna happen now, huh? You have no idea what you're messing with. The powers that they've given us? What? You wanna take a swing at me? Take a free shot, Gingerbread. I got all night. I won't even move. Land a solid one, right there. Fish in a barrel.
Okay, back up, Jacob. Take a couple steps back. We got him.
You ain't got anything, girlie. You don't have anything. Do you even know how lost you are out here?
Stop yapping. A final warning.
Ooh.
Okay, just tell us what you and your little pals are up to, and we'll think about letting you go.
Letting him go?
What we're doing tonight, it's gonna change our lives. Change everything.
Hand over the stuff you stole from the ranger station.
Oh, this stuff?
Great.
Are you kidding me?
Funny.
I know, right?
That's it. I've had enough of this whatever this is. I swear to God, if you don't start talking some sense right now, you're gonna get your mouth smacked off your goddamn face.
Hey, whoa.
You understand?
Hey, you better talk to us, kid. What's going on? What's parentage doing?
I don't have to say anything. Besides, this asshole wouldn't understand me anyway. Ow! Hey! Back off!
Do you think if I punt you over the gorge here, would anyone miss the snappy punk idiot from apartment 3B? Would your mother? Everyone in this town knows you're a goddamn mistake.
Hey, that's...
Shut up!
Jacob, that's way over the line. Take a breather. Now.
No, Riley! You don't know how much him and his little twerp patrol have screwed with me over the years.
Oh, what? Friggin' pranks?
They're not pranks to me!
God, I'm sorry. You're acting like a total psycho right now.
Me? You joined up with the crazy cult starting a cosmic fire you can't put out! Now ring your useless friends and call it all off, or the police will find your body in the river.
I'm not in charge.
You better think of a way to
Jacob!
get...
Seriously, step away. You're losing control of the situation here. He looks 15. Shut it down.
Fine. Whatever. Do it your own way.
So, what, are you like a cop?
I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to fix things. Fix the things that you and your friends broke. Now, tell me why you're breaking things at all, okay? 2 sentences. Go.
We're making things right, and tonight's the only night we can do it. You want more?
Don't worry about us. Explain tonight. Who else is involved, and what are they doing while I'm stuck here with you?
I'm not a rat, lady, and what's happening tonight is too important. I can't let her down. I just can't, okay? And besides, I need them to help me too. And I'm not about to start messing with that. Not for you. No way.
Let who down? Who are you talking about?
Wait. Who's...
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
It's like he's sleepwalking. I don't know. This is nuts.
Oh. It's happening again. Okay, we're gonna leave the game here. We're playing for 2 hours. We have to go to somewhere in Totega Falls around here. Okay. So yeah, this is where we're gonna leave the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and stay tuned to the next one, which pretty much is something bad is gonna happen. So you guys know what to do. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any uploads. Stay safe everyone, take care and bye bye.